You are an energetic being having a human experience. And as an energetic being, you are always vibrating on a frequency. So you got to think of frequencies as like when you're tuning into a radio station, right? You're trying to find the radio station that you want to get the music that you want. And so you're tuning it in, boom, you find the radio station, you've got the music coming through that you want. You got to think of yourself as the same way. So you're an energetic being. You want to tune in to the right frequency to get the reflection back that you want. But you could end up tuning into the wrong frequency and getting a reflection back that you don't want. So you've got to understand this is all an energetic game, and it's all about what frequency you're vibrating on. So in this video, I'm going to give you 7 things that affect your vibration frequency. So hey guys, I'm Laura and I make videos that will awaken your awareness. So we're going to jump in with the first one, and that is your thoughts. Whatever thoughts you're putting out emits a frequency. So if you're putting out positive thoughts, putting out positive thoughts, you are emitting a frequency, and then the reflection you get back in is positivity. If you're putting out negative thoughts, that's a whole nother frequency you're putting out. The reflection you get back is more negativity. So you've got to be really mindful about what sort of thoughts you're having. And I'm not saying that never to have a negative thought, because you don't actually want to control your thoughts. That creates more problems when you're trying to control, like, oh, I can't have a negative thought ever. Instead, what you want to do is simply, you can do a candle meditation when you just stare at the candle flame and you observe your thoughts instead. You observe your thought patterns as if you're sitting on a park bench and they're just going past. Whether they're positive or negative, doesn't matter. You just sit there and you just observe your thought patterns. This is where you have power. Because when you change the types of thoughts you're having, that's when your life can change. We have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day, and 90 to 95% of those thoughts were from the day before, and 90 to 95% of those thoughts were from the day before. So it means we're pretty much having the same thoughts every day, and therefore we're going to keep getting the same results. So I highly recommend to be mindful around what sort of thoughts you're having. Don't control if you're having negative thoughts, but simply do meditations where you're just observing your thought patterns, and try your best to just have positive thoughts. But again, don't control your thoughts. Now, number 2 is the companies. And what I mean by that is the people you have around you, the company you surround yourself with. If you are around positive people, their vibrational frequency is going to uplift you to be in a positive vibrational frequency. But if you surround yourself with negative people, people that like to complain a lot, that is going to affect your own personal vibration, and that's going to reduce and put you in a lower state. And when this happens, when you are in a lower vibrational state, it's a lot harder to manifest and create the reality you want, and it's a lot easier to be attracting negativity, more negativity to come in. So you need to be very mindful about what sort of company you have around you. They say the 5 closest people to you are the people, like, it's going to determine how you're going to turn out in life. So it's like if you're around 5 positive people, you'll be the 6th positive person. If you're around 5 people that have no ambitions or goals, they don't want to do anything interesting with their life, you'll be the 6th person. If you're around 5 rich people, you'll be the 6th rich person. It's really important when it comes to what sort of company you have around you to where you're going to end up going in life. If you want to be positive, have a positive and successful life, then start looking at what sort of people to have around you that are positive. And if you can't find anyone in your physical reality that's positive enough to surround yourself with, then find people online. There's heaps of positive people online, like Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk. The list goes on. There's heaps out there. Just find some sort of positive people in some way, whether it's online or in your physical reality, and surround yourself around them, because like I said, it's going to affect your own personal vibration frequency. So you want to be around those positive people. So number 3 is music. So music can be very powerful because it can affect your emotions. If you're listening to negative or sad songs, that's going to pull your vibrational frequency down into these lower vibrational states. What you feel is what you attract. So if you're listening to music that's making you feel like angry or depressed, then that's what you're going to end up attracting into your life. So you have to be mindful with what sort of music you're listening to. You know, if it's like negative music. It's a hard one for me though, because I love hip hop and I love like 90s gangster rap and like Slim Shady, Eminem sort of music. And it can be seen as negative, yet it makes me feel happy and it puts me into a joyful mood. So even though there's like negativity in there, I know it does actually put me in a good vibrational state, but it's just being mindful. I guess maybe it's mindful about how much you're actually listening, like how much during the day you've got this going into your eyes and ears. You might just need to like limit your time to listening to music if you're like me and you sort of like that more negative stuff. But yeah, just incorporating positive music as well as listening to whatever music you like will be beneficial. But yeah, you just got to understand music is very influential when it comes to our feelings, and whatever you feel is what you're attracting in. So just be mindful of that. So number 4 is the things that you look at. This is like, you know, TV shows or movies that you're watching. If you're watching, you know, shows that have like misfortune, death, betrayal, that's going to affect your vibration frequency. That's going to put you in these low vibe states. So you've got to understand that your brain accepts this as reality, and it releases a whole chemistry in your body and it affects your vibration. So you need to, you know, be mindful of how much negative things you're watching because it is affecting you, and make sure you're watching a lot of positive stuff. So for example, it's like I always found it hard to go to sleep after watching a horror movie, you know, and it's got all that spooky, sadistic stuff going into your eyes and ears, and it affects your vibrational frequency. I always find it's a lot easier to go to sleep after you watch something funny after the horror movie, you know, like some sort of comedy show or something, just to put something more positive inside of you before going to sleep. So just be very mindful of what you're watching and that it's going to affect your vibration frequency. So number 5 is the atmosphere. So this could be like your work or home environment. You want to make sure that it is clean and tidy and organized. If you're in a messy and dirty environment, that is going to affect your vibration frequency. That's going to pull you down to more lower vibrational states. So the other thing is, if you're able to take care of the things that you have, you're keeping your house and your furniture and everything clean and tidy, and your house is organized, then that means that the universe is going to want to bring more things into your life because it knows that you know how to take care of stuff. Because that's the message you're sending to the universe by taking care of your environment. So be mindful of that. Keep your space clean and tidy and organized. So number 6 is the word. So this is the way you talk about other people. If you're, you know, talking about people in a negative way, you're bad-mouthing them behind their back, you're gossiping, you're getting involved in other people's dramas, this is all going to put you in a lower vibrational state. So don't waste your time and your energy talking bad about others, because you don't want to drag yourself down. Because again, whatever frequency you tune into is what you bring back into your life. So if you're talking bad about others, it'll lower you into a, you know, lower vibrational state, and then you're going to be attracting in, you know, negative things based off that frequency. So it's really good if you're with someone and they're trying to bring up a conversation where they're talking bad about someone else. It's really good for you just to automatically shut that conversation down. Just shut it down. You're not interested in bad-mouthing about people. And when you do this, then people will know not to even bother trying to bad-mouth about someone to you, because they're just going to know that you're not interested and you're going to shut the conversation down anyway. So don't waste your energy talking bad about others. And number 7 is gratitude. I talk about gratitude a lot in my videos because it is very important and it's a very high vibrational frequency. When you have genuine gratitude for what's going on in your life, firstly, yes, you're vibrating up here in a high vibrational frequency, but the frequency you're tuned into is a reflection you get back, right? So when you're grateful, you're genuinely grateful for what you have in your life, and the universe knows that you're genuinely grateful for it because that's the frequency you are tuned into. The reflection you get back is the universe will bring more things into your life for you to be grateful for. So it's the frequency of receiving. It puts you in a state of receiving. When you can display genuine gratitude for what you have, the universe is going to go, okay, I'm going to bring you more stuff. So practice gratitude. Get into, you can get a gratitude journal and just simply like every day writing 3 things down that you are grateful for. And it can just be small things that's training your brain to look out for the good and the little stuff in life as well. And doing that like on a daily habit, that's going to keep you on this gratitude frequency, and therefore you're going to have cool stuff coming into your life because that's pretty much the law. That's how it works. Whatever frequency you're tuned into is the reflection you get back. So those are the 7 things that affect your vibrational frequency. And if you don't want to be in these low vibe states, then be very mindful of these things. Be mindful of who you are around and what you're seeing and hearing and talking about, because it all adds up. It all makes a difference to your own state of being. And the ideal place to be is high vibrational. We want to be in high vibe states like love, gratitude, happiness, joy, peace. And it can take work to really stay up there, but it's worth it. And when you make these simple changes in your life, like the people you have around or whatever's going in your eyes and ears, that's going to, if you're making that effort of bringing positivity into you and keeping your vibration high, you're just going to have so much better stuff coming into your life, because this is just how the reality works. Energy, frequency, and vibration. I hope you like this video, guys. If you got some sort of value, give me a thumbs up or write a comment. And if you like this sort of content, then subscribe and hit the bell notification. I hope I see you on the next video. Peace.